So they've said something about pulling me off if I'm up here for more than 5.5 minutes, which is ironic, because I don't normally last 5.5 minutes. And a bit like that barrier in the car park, everything goes up at the last minute and costs a couple of quid. Catherine Ryan said she would sell comedy with her tits and teeth. Well, I'm here with a mouthful of fillings and man boobs. So that's what you get for 25 quid in Glasgow. Well, that and a half-assed blowjob if you know where to look. So I've got a wee van, right, and I use it for work. And I stay in it overnight sometimes on my way, and I also take the kids camping in it. So there's a box with some bedding and various things in the van. And the other night I was parked up just off the M6, and it was quite cold at night, so I went rummaging in the box for some extra bedding. And I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh, Jesus, I'm so glad somebody didn't come checking out this van, because there's nothing that says paedophile like a middle-aged man living in his van and wrapped in a little girl's duvet. And masturbating. So yeah, I'm a vet in real life, so I'm going to tell you about Staffordshire Bull Terriers. So has everybody got any Staffordshire Bull Terriers? Does everybody know Staffies? Yeah, well the thing about Staffies is they spend their whole life in the vinegar strokes. Does everybody know what vinegar strokes are? Yeah, well for those that don't know what vinegar strokes are, when you are, shall we say, pleasuring oneself in a very unbiblical fashion, the last few strokes before the jackpot, well, those are the vinegar strokes, because you've got a face like you've had a spoonful of vinegar. Right? Now, Staffies spend their entire lives in this state of sort of point of orgasm. It doesn't take very much to set them off. And a chap came in to see me and he says, all right, mate, I think there's something wrong with the dog's penis, could you have a wee look at it? And I went, it's not a problem, take a look. I said, if you could just hold on to him, so he kind of gets his dog in a bit of a headlock. And I went underneath to have a look, and I kind of pulled back the dog's sheath, and at this point the dog's having a fucking great time. He's getting choked out by one bloke, and he's got another bloke wanking him off. He thinks he's George Michael at a fucking after-show party, right? And with one large thrust, he ejaculates in the owner's pocket. Right? So yeah, dogs. And they're heavy comers. So about 30 mils per go, really, which is about 5 times more than you're expecting. For these young lads down here, a fusty comsock would not cut the mustard, they need a welly. Yeah, so, and at this point in time, the owner, he doesn't know that he's just had his cherry popped. His pocket looks like Body Blue's spoof, not just because somebody's left the keys in it and it's hanging open. So, the point of this story is, who would tell him? You want to put your hands up? Very good. I like the audience tonight. Very much of my thinking. Anyway, I do like making people laugh. And sometimes you tell a joke and it goes down well, everybody laughs, and sometimes, you know, you get the little disc of doom, the Microsoft little circly thing in their eyes, and they just don't quite get it. It's a bit like, they're like little pennies that are on parachutes, you know? You can see the penny dropping, but fuck me, does it take a long time to drop. Kind of people that, you know, the lips move when they're thinking. God, what's the word for them? Reform those. So, yeah. So, you don't want to be the last person to laugh at this joke, otherwise you're fucking Nigel's fucking bobby warmer. So, I was on the sofa with my wife the other night, and we were watching MasterChef, and I'm watching it, and the guy on telly is making this like steak with brown crab sauce, and I turned to my wife and I'm like, yeah. I said, if I was putting my crabs in a sauce, I wouldn't be picking the brown ones. Now, people that don't laugh at that joke have usually had a really traumatic history with genital lice. Fucking crabs, man! They're not a laughing matter. You weren't there. Actually, genital lice, that's on another quick point. Genital lice are actually becoming rarer than they once were with all the shaving going on. So there's an entire species that have been put at risk by the Brazilian wax. You don't hear David Attenborough going on about that. Here, in the jungle of Deborah, we find a rare creature at risk of deforestation. So, ladies, here's a challenge for you. Save the planet, grow a bush, do it for the crabs. I think, was that 5.5 minutes? It felt like 5.5 5.5 minutes, are we? Son, you forgot to set the clock. Well, Vig G, everybody, a real professional.